First of all, Dion, everyone out there wants to know, since when you keep this secret to join national team, and why did you choose Malaysia? Why did you choose to represent Malaysia?
Uh, well, first of all, we have always been in contact with the federation. So I think when I was already very young, they already asked me to play for Malaysia. But
Yep.
at that moment, of course, I was still representing the youth of Belgium, what the U19 until the U21, and I think until 2 years ago, I was still playing with the U21 on the European Championship. So at that moment, I didn't had to really think about all of this because I was representing Belgium at that moment. I was representing my club. So at that moment, everything was going well. Of course, when this finished, then of course the choice come of who should I choose? Should I aim for Belgium or should I aim for Malaysia or I don't know. So then we had contact with the Crown Prince himself of Johor.
Mm.
We had a good conversation about the future of the Malaysian national team. That
Right.
we are trying to progress the level of the national team. We want to make the national team good again and put ourselves on a higher level. And he says I was one of the good how do you say it, examples to lead an example. You know what I mean, to show that we have talent, we have good players to be able to make the country again proud of us, to show that we are a good team in Asia. So I was very interested in this, and I was feeling also responsible of also representing Malaysia in this matter. You know what I mean? So I'm very happy I made this choice, and I'm very proud that I did it. So very good.
Okay, so that means you no longer have opportunity to represent Belgium for the senior. So how do you see the situation?
To be honest, for me, it was never like a big dream to play for Belgium. It was, if I could be playing for Belgium, it would have been nice. It would have been a nice extra. Of
Yep.
course, I was more focused on my professional club career and trying to make it as far as possible, even now still. But I don't know. I didn't have like it was not for myself a dream that if I could play for Belgium, I would be the most happiest player in the world. No, it was like it was okay, but I'm to be honest, I told my parents also that I feel very proud that I can play for Malaysia, and if I would have played for Belgium, maybe also, but still a little difference in this.
All right. But you have represent Belgium under 19, 21, and I knowing that you as a captain as well before this, so you don't regret.
Uh, f- First of all, the level in the Belgium national team is very high,
Yeah.
so if I was being realistic, maybe I could have played some games, maybe how much? Maybe one, two, three, maybe in best case 10, 20 games.
Yeah.
When in Malaysia, you have, like I said, you have a more responsibility and uh, more of a bigger feeling that you're a big part of the group. And uh, this was for me a very important key of choosing Malaysia. Yeah.
All right. Okay. You arrived in Dubai 3 days before the first match,
Yes.
and you played all games, all three matches. How you adapt the situation?
Of course, I was a bit scared of. First of all, I was a bit maybe scared of how you call it, the difference in language, maybe also a bit also in the way of thinking. Maybe I have a more Europe way of thinking. So, but to be honest, I was really happy. Teammates were very nice. The coaching staff and all the other staffs were very nice, and I have to be very thankful to the coach that he was also, how I said, with my experience of Europe, I was trying to help our team and trying to adjust maybe small things that can help us. And he was very open-minded in this, and he was really helping and trying to understand what I was trying to do. So this made it a lot easier, because I think if I see something that I don't always agree, then I will try and explain why I think it's not like this. And most of most of it was that we had a nice talk about it, and then they understand my point of views. And I think we see the progress in the games. Of course, the first games were more difficult because for me also personally, I didn't always know how my teammates are. But
Yeah.
you see at the end of the games, of course, we win against Thailand. But you see the team was progressing. We play better, and I hope we can continue like this to in the future also. I think it was Junior Elstyle
Oh, I
who
see.
went come and talk to me straight away. But
Okay.
all of them were very nice. They all come and say hello. And also for my part, I try to integrate and talk to them. And like I said, they're all very nice. And it was a much better experience than I thought it would be. So that's very positive. All of us, we don't see each other as, oh, you're the guy who play in Europe, he played Champions League, so I have to be very nice to him and I have to treat him like shit. It's not correct. We need to have respect for each other. So like I said, it was all very nice. We had a good time, and I was really happy there.
Okay. In World Cup qualifiers, which match is the hardest for you? Against Thailand, against UAE, against Vietnam, or against Thailand?
I think UAE was, I wouldn't say that they were the best team, but they had the most quality. I think the Brazilian guys who are from UAE, they made a difference.
Yeah, Fabio de Lima.
Yes. So to be honest, UAE was maybe one class higher than all the other teams in our group. To
All
be
right.
honest, I think, like everybody know in Malaysia, maybe the penalty we got against we conceive against Vietnam.
Yeah.
If it was a bad moment and it was not a penalty, maybe. So everybody is like, we could have draw or maybe even won against Vietnam. So to be honest,
Yes. Yes.
I felt really disappointed because Vietnam was one of the biggest countries in our group, but we made it very difficult for them.
True.
So
True.
yeah, UAE was the most tough, but the other two teams were a little more easier, I think.
Yep. All right. Game against Vietnam. I saw you want to take penalty. So what did you talk to Di Paula?
I felt that in our team it was that nobody was really feeling confident to take it. So I was like, okay, I will take it if you guys are okay with it. And then Di Paula come to me and he said like, I want to really take the penalty. I feel confident, and if a striker needs some confidence to take the penalty and score it, and I could feel in his way of talking that he was really feeling good. So at that moment, I just give him the ball. It's good for him also to have a goal for the Malaysian squad also. So it's good for his confidence and it's good for our confidence. And I'm happy that he scored. And yeah, the
Okay.
rest is history. Yeah.
We can also see that time, Dion, you often to go forward. Why did you do that? And is that because of you play as a right back?
How do I say it? I like to attack.
Right.
I say it? I would call myself a more modern right back who like to attack more than he would like to defend. So for me, playing in the central defense is maybe like the most defending position in the whole pitch. But I know why I'm playing there. I know I can help the team a lot there. But of course, when you're able to go with the ball and try to attack as much as possible, I try to do it. Of course, not with the idea of losing the ball and leaving all the space behind. I know if I can go with the ball and do something, I try to do as much as possible to help the team. And maybe in the future I can do more even. But Okay, now you guys can see all often that I like to attack.
Yes, yes, yes. So which position do you prefer after this in the next national call-up maybe?
To be honest, I feel that I can help the team a lot where I'm playing now. I feel I can see the whole team in front of me. I can adjust the players. I can help my teammates and change some things if I need to. So I know for the future, it's good that I'm playing there. But okay, for me personally, I will never be able to show my full capacity. Maybe that everybody thinks I have, of course. But for the moment, it's okay that I'm playing there to help the team. Yeah.
You played in highest level in Champions League. Um, so what's the difference between in Europe and international level?
For me, the how do I say it? If people ask me what's the big difference, like you do, the main thing for me is more the tactic way, the
All
more
right.
tactical way. Especially when we see the European Championship now, you see how very compact and very
Yep.
tactical all the teams are playing. They try to conceive as less goals as possible. They try to play by how they are instructed to play, and this is maybe a bit the difference in Asia. I think the game is more open. You have more, how you say it, more spaces, I think. So this is something I think I'm trying to help the team with to bring this in the team as much as possible, because I think it can help us a lot.
Mm.
But of course, it's I've been using this whole my life, and for them maybe it's something totally new. So it might take some time also.
Okay. So do you think national team can qualify to um, Asia Cup 2023?
To be honest, I don't really know how good the other countries are. So for me, it's not easy to say that these teams and these teams we can beat easy or not.
Yeah.
But I think we should be ambitious, and I think we are very able of doing this. If we, to be honest, we almost beat Vietnam, or we draw Vietnam, we beat Thailand, all
Mm.
countries that are higher than us. So this shows us that we have qualities to win games, and that we, like I said, we can still progress more and higher.
Right.
So I'm positive thinking towards the Asian Cup, and I think for the whole country it would be really nice if it could qualify for this, of course.
All right. Okay, Dion. Euro 2020 will be Belgium. Yeah, sorry. Will Belgium be the champion for this edition?
Uh, I think it will be difficult. I think we have a chance, like all the other countries. Of course, in this kind of tournaments, you need to be lucky, take your chances on the right moment, and yeah, I would say the chances of us winning is very small, but there is a chance. So we'll see.
All right. Uh, your prediction for the team will qualify for final.
I had, I have Italy, France.
See, what's the reason?
Uh,
Because
in Belgium, we like to do this prediction before the European starts, and you have to fill in all the games you think will happen. And
oh, I see.
at the end, I was calculating everything, and I think Italy would beat, I would come to France in the final.
Okay, all right. How the atmosphere in Belgium?
In Belgium, we have a lot of, how you call it. We, of course, with the Corona now, it's not as normal as before, but all
Mm.
of us we come together to watch the game on a big screen somewhere in close by, and everybody tries to come together and watch the game. So it's really a big hype in Belgium, to, especially because we also believe that we can win the Euros. So everybody is very enthusiastic for the moment.
Mm. Who is your best friend? Who is playing with Belgium right now in tournament?
He came in, yes, no, 2 days ago against Finland. Hans van Aken, I know him because I played with him together,
I see.
and I'm still in contact with him. So I wish he will still play some matches or some minutes. So let's hope.
Okay, all right. So again about the national team, who is your roommate?
And now with Corona, everybody was sleeping alone, so I was very easy on my own. But my neighbors were Matt Davis and Mo Sumareh. So Matt Davis was really quiet, but Mo Sumareh was very noisy.
Okay. Did he teach you bad words?
No,
No.
no, they didn't teach me any bad words for the moment. So
So what words do you know in Malay?
terima kasih.
Okay.
Okay, but that's the basic. That's all I know for the moment.
Okay. Your wish to the Malaysian fans did support you.
First of all, I want to say thank you for supporting me and helping the team in a positive way. I think everybody was very enthusiastic about our performance after the last 1 to 2 games. So I hope I hope when we are qualifying for the Asia Cup, I hope there will be a lot of fans in the stadiums. I'm really looking forward to playing Malaysia and in the stadium with all the fans because they send me a lot of videos of all the ultra Malay fans. So
Yeah.
Malaysian fans. So I'm really looking forward. I really hope they cheer the team in a positive way, and even in bad times, they need to stand behind our team, and I'm sure we can do some amazing things with this team.
Okay. Before we end, actually, I have another one question. I knowing that your contract with FC Midland,
Midtjylland, yeah,
Midland will finish 2023.
yeah, 2 more years, yes.
Yeah. So maybe we can. Is that one day we can see your appearance in the Malaysian league?
To be honest, I don't really think about this now. I I'm good in Europe. My girlfriend is from here. I have a baby here, so
Right.
um, I never say never. But for the moment, I don't think I'm planning to go to the Malaysian league for any time.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Dion, for your time. Hopefully, we can see you in person after this.
I hope so too, man. I hope it will end very fast and we can see each other in safe conditions.